back to this city of tiny Kryptonians.
There's a city of tiny Kryptonians.
I am actually streaming, you know.
You want me to do the?
Welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast, 3/31/2014.
Sponsored by an entire city of Kryptonians in a bottle.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bottle, but I'm pretty sure it's like it was Brainiac like shrank a city.
Uh-huh.
And it's
should
a
switch
full
over
city
to
of
my
Kryptonians.
view so I can do like a 360 no scope on Skyrim, and everybody can be impressed.
Okay, so you have to stream. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there we go. Bam, bam, boop. That's the sound of that happening. So
Yes.
anyway, this is the Waiting Queue podcast. Hi,
Right.
people. Are you having fun this day in person?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad somebody answered, otherwise that would have gotten awkward.
Oh, look, DriveNet Found is talking. The esteemed DriveNet Found, the collaborative group of many famous
Oh,
Let's
let
players.
us kneel before him and praise him, for he is the greatest of us all, is he not, friends?
Yeah!
So what can we
Yes.
talk about?
We could talk about anything, really.
Well, we haven't been able to record the chat on the last couple waiting queues.
Yeah.
Before. Maybe
let's
we should have
talk
had
about-
Dagless stream this time. You record.
That actually isn't a terrible idea.
I don't have the stream key,
Could have done
and
that.
Yeah, it's too late now, but it wouldn't have been a
Oh.
terrible
Yeah.
idea.
We could talk about how Drive Now Found's been going so far.
First, let's talk about Private
Yeah.
Budkiss, the man that we invite on the podcast and then doesn't show up.
Well,
There's gotta be
don't
something
slander his
up.
name.
He was on, he was away.
He
something
probably
might be up.
died.
Fair enough.
Probably.
Fair enough. That is the most likely explanation.
Yeah.
That being
I mean,
said,
doesn't his parents like own a boxing company? Maybe he just got boxed.
I don't think they own a boxing company.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think.
No,
his
no,
parents-
not like a fighting, like a cardboard boxing
Yes.
company.
No, I don't believe so.
I don't know. Billy's
Oh.
not there.
His family does something involving plastic welding or something. I don't remember. Like I looked it up and it's not like his father like made up a job that didn't exist and now he's like one of the only people that does it. But I
Plastic
don't remember what the
welding?
job is.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, making a new job is not easy. So,
Yeah.
Lauren.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, but hopefully he's fine.
on a side note, I
Maybe
probably
on the
shouldn't be
next
hosting the
podcast
call and streaming, but too late.
Okay.
You want me to host
hang
it
up.
real
We'll
quick?
just do this really quickly.
But wait,
we already
who's,
got the intro done. It's okay.
who's gonna
I'll
host?
host it. I'll host it.
Okay, here we
See
go.
you, see you in a.
Alright,
The call was never hung up.
Okay, I'm back.
that sounds a lot
You
better.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
What?
better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
So how have you been, Dagless?
Oh, I forgot that we did
I've
that.
been good. I got a job today,
Hooray. Working at a car
Call
lot.
center.
and I uploaded NG Party 2 the day the West was won. It was fun. It was pretty good.
I'm disappointed. I thought it was
And
going to
the
be called Electric Boogaloo.
Don't worry, Butkus dies of dysentery in it.
Spoilers.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that happened.
That actually is a massive spoiler.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Okay.
Budkiss is dead forever. You will see him in the next episode. Goodbye. But yeah. How are you doing, companion?
It's good. It's, yeah. Still at my grandparents', as usual.
You sounded vaguely Swedish there for a second.
How does it feel?
You're so cool.
How does it feel to be? How does it feel to be around old people all the time?
Depressing.
Do they
Oh.
constantly talk about their imminent deaths?
No, not especially.
That's a shame.
They're probably not quite old enough yet. How old are they?
I don't. I think my grandmother is like 70-something, and my grandfather is about the same age.
Okay, yeah, a few more years they'll probably start talking about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Billy. My name's not Billy. Whatever, Billy. I'm gonna die soon.
I would like to leave you this fine porcelain cat.
Look,
I got it
It's
at
a
a
real
China
life
shop.
cat. It's just a body.
Look,
Oh
it's,
god.
it's porcelain. Now,
See how easy it breaks?
oh,
Oh, that was a bone.
no,
Whoops.
good. Wait a second.
My bone.
Well, now the call sounds all bad again. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
should we have
Maybe
Dagless
you're
host?
yours.
We could have Dagless host.
Just hosting, and the sound poopy one.
It didn't sound this bad though.
Let's try it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just try it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god.
No, that sounds bad also. Well,
What Link You podcast where we have shitty technical problems?
there's nothing we can do then.
I don't know what happened.
It might have been the best with me, but I think
Uh.
I don't know. I don't know what's
I
going
don't
on.
What should we do? Come on, make up. You can do it.
Should I host again?
You
I
host.
don't think if we look, maybe if we just tough this out.
I'm sorry,
I don't
Dagless.
know,
I can't
but
hear you
it
over
sounded
all
like
of
the
the internet
future.
lag.
Hello.
Ah, that sounds great.
Cube jinxed us
God.
with his fucking. This is gonna be the worst podcast ever.
Everyone sounds wonderful now, though. We never should have switched. The grass was greener on this side all along.
Look, it's already starting to get.
Wait.
Whatever. There's nothing we can do.
Okay, well, whatever. Let's just continue.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that a tenth of the
So,
podcast.
Cross, how was your week?
Do doodle-doo, 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 do-do-do-do.
We're not continue, Cass. Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah. My week's been okay. I've been going through some personal stuff involving my household, but beyond that, it's all right. Actually, the week's been
Yeah,
pretty
those
bad.
mice.
Now that I think about it.
There's so much drama going on with that mouse.
Yeah.
He's
the week's-
talking shit about your mom, and it's
I
just being a dick.
actually feel pretty good today, but yeah, no, this week's actually been pretty dumb. But I
Yeah.
don't know. It might get better. It's kind of warm out.
Joe, gotta love it when life's a dick to you.
Yep. But I got my evaluation for my job, so I'm not fired for another month. So that's good. And I actually did really
He got
well. So
gold.
yeah, I got gold.
Oh, good.
I
Now,
actually got
now it's
platinum.
starting to get poopy.
No, you guys sound fine for me.
Okay, it's important.
Yes, because I'm the one Strawman ramen. But yeah, I don't know. Things are looking up today. It is a new week, but last week was pretty dumb. So we'll see what happens.
Didn't the new week start on Sunday?
Yes.
No, the week starts today.
The problem
Oh.
is it does start on Sunday, but my work week starts on Monday, so I got confused there for a second.
Okay.
But yes, technically, yeah. So this week started out dumb, but it's better today because it's warm, and I didn't get fired from my job. But
That sounds like a good day.
I tried to sign up for healthcare because today's the date, and you know how I love living things to the last minute. But I encountered a glitch, and if I can't fix it, then I just won't have healthcare until November. But we'll see what happens. I haven't had it for the last 2 years, so whatever. And the penalty for not getting it's not too bad. I don't even know if I have to pay it. I think I might be under the poverty line, but we'll see. Bloop,
Okay.
bloop.
I don't
Well,
think you
I
should have to
can-
pay a penalty.
Yeah, it's the entire thing with an individual mandate where they're forcing people to get healthcare, and it's I don't know. There's definitely good things about it, but this is I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into healthcare, but
It should work the same way.
but the thing my roommates were able to get pretty cheap healthcare, and they weren't able to get it previously. So it's working for them. It's just some people are getting screwed. It's working for some people. Other people are getting screwed. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but like I said, it should work just like it does in Canada. You just have it. You
Good
don't
luck
have to
with that.
sign up. You just have it.
Good luck with that.
Oh, but we need
You'd
to
be called a
pay
communist
our...
if you
Look,
just
okay, you know what? I'm not going to get into politics.
Yeah, but no, I agree. But regardless,
Well, we can talk about some actual gaming stuff.
I
real
only
quick.
have one story that I wanted to mention, and that
Okay.
is that technically I work for Disney now. So If you
Oh,
need to,
yeah.
if you need to talk to Mickey Mouse, I might be your guy. Just saying. Me and MM, we're buds now.
Yeah.
But
He
basically,
sacrificed 5 children.
shh. There's a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't have told you that. No, basically, Maker Studios, who is one of the biggest networks on YouTube, and it was actually started by a lot of famous YouTubers like Phil DeFranco and Kasim G and a bunch of other. I actually didn't know that. Oh, Shay Carl. They sold Maker Studios to Disney for, I think it was $500 million. And if they meet certain metrics, like if they get a certain number of growth before the end of the year, I believe they get another $400 million. So it should be interesting.
The chat does not appreciate your working for Disney.
No. Disney.
You
It just says,
betrayed Razorhound.
it just says Disney Plus.
When you made
The
your
only
blood deal
issue-
with Razorhound to not work for Disney, you held yourself to an oath, a code even, and you have betrayed that code, Cross.
No,
But that's okay. I forgive you.
it didn't happen.
The only thing I could see wrong that would be bad about this is that what if higher ups like Total Biscuit or somebody like from Disney put out a game and through one of their lower like sub companies that like put out a game and then they told Total Biscuit like, hey, you have to review this game and not call it shit.
He would leave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would, but what
Like-
if they did it to other people?
Yeah,
Lower than
I
him?
don't see that happening, but I understand why that would be a concern. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a concern that some people have.
Oh, I'm just putting this in Skype right now. Oh my god, this is going to be hilarious.
Oh dear.
What is it?
Oh.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. All right. Well.
Well, you're working for Disney and Google.
I am working from Disney and Google in both of my jobs.
Yeah.
So, but no, if you're on YouTube, it doesn't matter what network you're also working for Google because they get half of your money no matter what. Like, or what is it? It's like, what is it, 45% or something that you don't even see in the analytics. Like, they take it before they show you how much you've made.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's bull. But whatever. I don't know. Basically, from what I understand, this will have zero effect on me. It might have additional opportunities for like a lot of the higher up channels, but for anyone who's actually in RPM, they probably nothing's going to happen. But
yeah,
our RPM stands for.
I don't actually remember what it stands for.
Reputable meow cats.
I was going to come up with something clever, but
Priscilla
We
Rocket
could
Manure.
we could talk about another buyout that happened with Oculus Rift and Facebook.
I'm so
Everybody and their
disappointed.
mother has talked about this though. So
Okay, so never mind then. So with the Disney thing, actually, I don't remember what else is.
Let's talk about Cube's daughter giving him golden necklaces and killing travelers.
no, it's we don't need to talk
Cube's
about
daughter, Cube's daughter in Skyrim with the Hearthstone DLC friend
that. Had to
has
name.
been-
You had to say it was in
has-
Skyrim.
has been killing travelers, taking their jewelry, and giving it to Cube. And he's just been selling it. He hasn't been asking questions.
Actually, I haven't been
punishing
selling it. I've just been keeping it in a chest.
He's just been keeping it around.
He's probably
never know-
waiting for the heat to die down from the murder, so then he can sell it without the cops being
that's true.
suspicious.
Well, we hid the bodies
just-
and ate them, so. I mean,
No one will suspect the children.
yeah.
No one will suspect the children. That's
I
gonna
don't
come back
know.
to haunt you, Cube, when there's a guard showing up at your house and he's like, "Oh, someone stole your sweet roll," and then you're like, "No," and then you go to jail.
Um,
Like,
this
that's
seems a
probably
likely
what would
scenario.
happen.
Fucking communism.
Yeah, I still haven't played Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls, but one day...
You need to finish Fallout before you do those.
Ha ha! Dogs. I ate dog meat. He was delicious.
You
Actually,
ate
he was
dog
pretty
meat?
bad. He gained, like, no health back.
Yeah.
You ate dog meat?
Yeah.
It's because he
Okay.
died so many times. and
No,
Gus just
I
like,
was tired of like rescuing him, and then one time there's a guy with a flamethrower and a guy with a machine gun who just ran at him, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna see how this pans out. And yeah, he instantly died, and I killed his killers, and then I was like, well, I don't want him to go to waste. Slay him.
You couldn't have like buried him.
There's no option to do that. There's an option to...
No. You know what I did?
Hmm?
I took his body. I mean, I took his.
His
No,
dog meat.
yeah. I took his body.
How do you move
Like
bodies?
his actual body. I held his body
Mhm.
and I dragged it for probably about like 15 minutes across a landscape, all the way back to the starting town. And I went to the grave area and just put his body in a grave.
Oh. I ate him.
You know what's a really cool thing to do in Fallout?
Hmm.
If you're over encumbered, you can drop a bucket. Like I usually carry around something like a bucket,
Mhm.
and you can put items in it. And if you carry it, you use the button to just hold item,
Mhm.
you can fast travel with that in your hand, and it'll appear where you fast travel to, so you can carry a little bit of extra stuff.
That's cool.
I don't know if you can do it in New Vegas, but you could do it in 3.
Yeah, they probably didn't mean you to add hundreds of items to a bucket and then fast travel with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Ugh.
That game was... it's not like I didn't like it, it's just... I just kept on getting distracted, and I hardly did any of the story, because every single time I went anywhere, they gave me like 2 other side quests, and then I got 2 more side quests, and I couldn't find that stupid ant queen, and that pissed me off.
You could just do the
Well-
main story. You don't have to do the side quests.
Apparently my brain
You can always
says
do this-
otherwise.
You can do the side quests after.
Well, that's the...
Don't forget about the
usually-
compass.
The way that I usually play those games is I do some of the side quests, and then I try to do the main story, and if I really like the game, I'll go back and play everything, and I usually play a female character the second time to see if there's different options. But I didn't even get through the first one, so we'll see.
Mm.
I made a punchy guy. He punched things. He was like Punch. Which worked until I had to fight those fire
Good.
ants. Those fire ants
They're
weren't okay with
way-
being punched.
There are way too many side quests in Skyrim. Like, you go to a town, and you get, like, 20 side quests to do.
Are they good
It's
side quests, or
ridiculous.
do they involve bare asses?
No. Even the
Some of
main
them are
quests suck.
Hmm.
You know,
And
not
the
all
worst
quests
part
are
is,
fantastic, but...
A lot of the side quests will just lead you to the dungeons that are basically cookie-cutter dungeons, and the only ones that have special things in them are, like, main quest or, like side group quests.
Mhm.
Those are the only ones that'll have, like, interesting traps in them, and even then, those traps are shite.
So is there any reason to do any of the side quests, or...
If
yes,
you want money,
loot
that's
and
about
gold.
it.
Ugh.
And I'm a complete in Skyrim and Fallout. I mean, in Fallout games, I'd love to do everything I can in those games because they're so fantastic.
Don't you ever
the
just, like,
Elder
murder
Scrolls
someone
games,
just
so.
cause?
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Okay.
You know what
This
the
one
worst
guy
part
who was
about
like,
Skyrim
"Get out
is?
of my way," so I stabbed him.
Worst part about Skyrim is you cannot kill quest important characters.
Hmm.
In Morrowind, you could just kill everyone. The game would warn you that whoever you killed was important and would allow you to reload to right before you killed them.
Hmm.
But you could
It
just
would
go
say
on.
like,
Just
Yeah, good luck being in this doomed world that you now live in.
yeah, no, it
Yeah.
would say like the world has been doomed forever now.
Just because
and
you,
you
didn't
can
bring these bare asses to bury the bare ass collector.
Yes.
no because you killed the guy who asked you to bring the bare asses to him.
I know, but you think
yeah,
you
and he
could
can make
probably...
the tunic.
You should probably still be able to save the world without the help of Barry the
Well,
bare
no,
ass
there's
collector.
like say in Morrowind, there's a guy who's going to give you this key that will open up this door, but he has to give you like the key is a riddle. You kill him, no one else knows the riddle, only him. So you know
No one on Earth.
that's just an example,
baby.
okay?
Space. Ooh.
And in Fallout New Vegas and 3, I'm pretty sure you could kill everyone
Mm.
and just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just kill you. I
No,
don't
not
give a shit.
everybody. They just go unconscious and come back.
Mm.
Oh, that's right. No, in New Vegas you can kill everyone.
I'm pretty sure some people go unconscious and come back.
No, you can kill everyone.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know. I intended to play New Vegas after I beat Fallout 3, and I don't think I'm going to be... I have so many games that I haven't played, or I've played for like a few minutes.
Do I.
Like, I don't want to buy games anymore until I beat all of the games, which means I might be able
What
to
about
get
all
by
the
by...
fantastic deals?
That's the problem. Like, I just bought a Scapegoat 2, and I don't regret that, but... there are games that pop up that I want to... And I could have just waited for it to be on a bundle in a few months, but I want to support the developers, though.
Mm-hmm.
And soon I will be buying Goat Simulator, so there will be large amounts
yeah.
of Goat content.
It's coming out tomorrow, and then after Goat Simulator comes out on the on the first when Goat Simulator comes out, and a couple days later on the third FTL Advanced Edition is coming out.
There's no
free
goats in
update
that.
for FTL.
Oh,
No
yeah.
goats in it. Not gonna play it.
Everyone request FTL footage on Cross's channel,
Oh, for God's sakes!
because he'll do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
will.
Stop that. But one of the races they're gonna add is this weird race that it doesn't breathe and it eats metal, and it usually shows up when civilizations are in war-torn periods and are about to die out. So people are a little bit creeped out that they've appeared again. And
In what game?
FTL, it's a new race, and
Okay.
if they're in a room, the oxygen slowly depletes because there's something about companion typing really loudly. That's
Oh,
distracting.
sorry.
Oh, there's something about their physiology that makes it so that they absorb oxygen. So I think they have to be in like rooms alone without other crew members, because otherwise your other crew members will suffocate.
That's weird.
Yeah. But
That
Can't wait to
sounds
see that.
interesting, though.
yeah, because you'll be able to send them on boarding missions to drone ships.
Oh my god, they're a fucking good. They're good at like people to have on boarding parties too, because then they can just go in a room and drain the oxygen and
Yes.
kill people.
The only problem with that is that unless you have two of them, they're not going to work in like mixed boarding parties, because then your partner will start suffocating also.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably really great for defending areas too, because like a boarding party comes and they try to attack you and they're just dying.
I have to try to beat FTL before Advanced Edition comes out.
Well, we
God
could have
damn
another
it.
Oh,
competition.
you still haven't killed the boss. You scrub. You get
I
good scrub.
haven't.
Wait, we
I've
could
won
actually
so many competitions though.
we could No, damn it.
We could stream our competition.
Yeah, I just realized that that is
Only
something we
one
could-
person would be able to stream.
I'm aware of that, but still, it would still.
Do you
work.
want to do that after? Because I sort of wanted to stream Dark Souls after this.
Oh, if you want to stream Dark Souls, stream Dark Souls.
Well, we can do the FTL thing first.
Okay. The only problem with that is that sometimes someone lasts a stupidly long amount of time, whereas another person dies in like Sector 1. Like, the last time we played, I beat the game, and it took so long I almost quit. Like, it took like 3.5 hours to finish. It was terrible. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanted to go to sleep.
Huh.
Back in the day when I could go to sleep as early as 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about those days
And then
anymore.
wake up at 5 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go to sleep at a normal time now because I have a job.
Ha! Guess we'll never see you again. Well,
Yep.
Yep, just like Relic.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, now I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's
Good
fine.
riddance. I mean, depressed.
I haven't seen Relic
Well-
in years.
That's because he's Relic. I could mention something real quick about the new Microsoft Xbox 360 free games for gold. These are actually pretty damn
Sure.
good.
Why don't you answer that, companion?
These are the two games that are going to be free in April. The first game that's going to be free is Hitman Absolution. That's the newest Hitman game. So if you've been itching to get that and you have an Xbox 360, you can get it for absolutely free if you have Xbox Gold.
Which Hitman game?
Hitman Absolution.
Okay. I own that, by the way. I don't know how I own it, but I own it. I don't remember buying it, but I must have. I haven't played it yet.
And then the second game will be Deadlight. It's like a 2D type of game. I tried making a video on it, but my computer was too slow to record the cutscenes for some reason. So, like, the problem was whenever I would record the cutscenes, the sound wouldn't play. So it made it kind of difficult. But then Sony in PlayStation Plus, on the other hand, will be giving out Mercy Kings for free. That's like a 2D side-scrolling shooter, like Contra, except more in
Mercenary
depth.
Kings. No,
Mercenary
it's like it's not like Contra. It's like it's almost exactly like what's the fucking game called? The one where you play as like the guys and you fight the Nazis, and every time you die you go Gah!
Wolfenstein?
It's Metal Slug. It's Metal Slug.
Metal Slug. Okay.
That's a good game.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
almost
And
exactly
then,
like Metal Slug.
But the problem
And
is,
then
like, all the
Batman.
ports, like, give you infinite lives, and that's not cool.
Ah.
We're
So,
not
Does-
talking about that. We're talking about Mercenary Kings.
I was talking
Stop
about Metal
derailing the
Slug.
conversation. Stop. Look, me and Cube are having a conversation about Mercenary Kings.
Look, Metal Slug's
I've-
pretty great, except when you have
You
infinite
can
lives.
you can join
Man,
in.
that
You can
just
join
defeats
in.
the purpose of Metal
You can
Slug.
join in.
Man, I could talk about Metal Slug for hours.
Think I'm gonna go.
I
You
actually
wanna
can't
talk
talk
about
about
Tekken?
Metal Slug for hours. I've only played it once. Go on.
ahead.
So you got Mercenary Kings, and you have Batman Arkham City, and this is all on PlayStation Plus, by the way. And then you have Stealth Incorporated, A Clone in the Dark, Castle of Illusion, Velocity Ultra, and Pixel Junk Monsters Ultimate HD in April. So they're kind of giving out just a lot more than
Did you
on the
did you say
360.
a clone in the dark?
A Clone in the Dark.
Is that actually a thing?
I don't know.
No. It's Alone in the Dark.
No,
Okay, I
it's
thought you
a
said
clone in the dark. ACLONE in the dark.
Okay, yeah, that's what I asked, and you said I don't know. So
Yeah, Alone in the Dark.
God
a
damn it.
clone in the dark.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, PlayStation Plus gives out a lot of great games.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
Dragon's Dogma
yeah.
was really good, but this is the first one they've done where it's been like a shit ton of really good games. Just like the whole lineup was great.
I want to play Flower. Game's awesome.
Oh yeah.
You
Or
play as the
Journey.
Wind. Yeah. I want to play as the Wind. I want to be the Wind.
I want to be
With
the
the silly
very
name.
best.
The thing is, I watched a full Let's Play of Flower, and it's probably relatively the same experience as playing it. But
Ah.
I watched it at my old job, because I'm productive, on their gigantic monitor thing. Good thing no one caught me. There wasn't
You know
anything
what?
to
You
do.
know what?
Hmm?
You know what the best art game I've ever played is?
Hmm?
Journey. That game was awesome.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, I just mentioned that. I kind of want to play it.
Just like the best experience. Like you just get like there's no talking between you and the person you're playing with. You're playing through it with this person. Like basically all you can do is press A to make a noise,
Hmm.
and like you sort of talk like that, but that's not the purpose of it. And you just go through like so many like experiences with this person that by the end like I don't want to give away the ending, but like
Yeah, I don't want to
it's-
know
it's-
anything, including your
oh,
emotional
it's just
feelings about it.
great. Like you just need to play it. Like
No, I do. I want
if
to
you
play.
get the chance,
The only
play
thing,
it.
like, I'm concerned that if I play it now, the only people who are playing won't be people who played it for the first time, and they'll just be like going things and like, not, I don't know. Like, I bet it was like
I don't
better
know.
when people first started it, because then they were probably both
Well,
playing
I
for
mean,
the first time.
no one talks to you. So I mean,
I
it's
know,
not
but
like
still, like they
And
might
the
just be
thing
running
is-
to objectives right away, and
no, they always like I played with people who obviously had played like.
Mhm.
And they would like wait for me. They would like try to show me where some things were. Like if I had
Oh,
missed
that's cool.
something, they would like call me back.
Mm.
It
Yeah,
was
I remember
cool.
one person was talking about playing it, and the person that joined them was like really frenetic and jumping everywhere and flipping out, and was like, "I'm not digging you." And they
Yeah,
somehow
well, I was
didn't.
trying-
They didn't like the person, even though like they couldn't hear them. There's just something, and then they found some other person that they did gel with. It's weird, considering you can't actually
Yeah.
talk to them. Yeah, Clothman.
Man, Oculus Rift bought up by Facebook. We actually didn't talk about that.
Mm.
We
That
did, we
is
said it.
strange. It's
3D
Now, I'm gonna say-
Farmville. Yeah.
I just want to bring
People
up
are
a
still
point
gonna
real quick
develop
that
for it.
that was made on a Jimquisition that I really agree with, and it's that it's good. I'd say Facebook is not the worst company that could have bought the Oculus Rift. Imagine if EA offered the Oculus Rift developers to buy it.
To
And
quote,
You could
to
only
quote Jim-
use the Oculus
Video
Rift through Origin.
To quote Jimquisition once more, everyone's not just gonna agree because you made a caveat about the company they hate the most.
What?
It's EA. There are companies as bad as EA that could have bought it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, is that it's probably best that, because Facebook bought other things like that Instagram, I think it's called, and that hasn't changed. So
That's true, but they said they were specifically going to change it.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Well, actually, they said that when they're finished with developing with games, they're also going to develop it for social stuff.
No,
You
they
guys-
said they were gonna.
They aren't
Like,
completely abandoning games.
Do you guys actually care about the Oculus Rift, though? Like, is this something that you think you would actually get ever?
If I
If they
had the
brought it
money,
out, I could
if
afford
I had
it.
the money, I would buy an Oculus Rift. I would not play multiplayer games with it unless it was like it would be too hard to like get into TF2 and then all of a sudden I can look left while watching forward. If I had like a scatter gun in my hands that I could like turn with my head, yeah, sure, but I can't.
Well, let's just say, non-hypothetically, will you get the Oculus Rift? Do you see yourself getting it in real life?
I would probably get it, yeah.
No, do you think you will get it?
What do you mean? I
No.
just said yeah.
No, you said
No,
you
I
would
thought-
probably get it. Like, do you think you're actually going to get it sometime in the future?
Depending on how much money it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I mean. Because you answered it
If
like a
it's
hypothetical. Still.
if it's like $50 to $100, yes.
Oh,
If it's
there's
anything
no
more,
way.
no.
There's no way it's going to be that cheap.
It's probably
Yeah,
going to
so
be
no.
over $100.
Yeah.
Between 100 and 200.
Yeah, at least because it's new technology. Also,
Mhm.
like the thing is, like, fine, it was brought by that, but like I'm finding myself like I'm not going to get one. It's the first wave of this type of project. It's probably going to suck. Like
Yeah, all
maybe
the
10
games
years
that are
down
being-
the line, I'll try to get some type of visor, but I just can't see this actually being amazingly good.
All the
plus,
games that are being
yeah.
developed for it are really bad too. Like they're not really games. They're
Yeah,
just
it's
sort
the
of
thing.
like
If you don't,
prototypes.
It's just like a lot of stuff that was like launched with the Wii that was made specifically to show off the controller, but were just like really simple, like not engaging games that I would want to play. It's probably going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
except the Wii just was motion controls. It's different with the Oculus Rift.
Well, it's the same as that this is a new video game innovation, and they will probably not utilize it anywhere near to its full capability. Like, even motion
And then
controls, for the most part, it seems to take away from a lot of the experience. Like the
then
the
they'll make-
Kinect games. And
They'll make another thing but instead of just dealing with the new thing they just made, they'll make another gimmick and make all the games based around that, and it'll really suck. God damn it, Wii U!
yeah, I don't care about, like, gimmicks. I want the actual games to be better. You know?
Well, with the Oculus Rift, every YouTuber that has had it on didn't say that it was useless and that it didn't add anything. Everyone that I've heard said it was actually immersive.
I've also heard people say that it makes them nauseous and sick because they haven't perfected the blurring effect when you look around.
You also
I'm sure they
can't,
can fix something with
Not
that.
in this
you also
generation, I
can't
don't
like
think so.
tilt your head or move your head forward to like look around corners or stuff like that.
Mhm.
You can't do that yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It's not advanced enough for me to, like, care, and it's not something I'd probably spend money on anyway. So, I mean, I like that this is, like, the first step to possible VR, but I'm not excited about this yet, you know? It's like,
I am.
are you?
And plus, even with this Facebook and Oculus Rift thing, if you don't like that Oculus Rift was bought by Facebook, you can always just wait for other companies to bring out their VR stuff, because Sony has VR stuff, and I'm sure many other people will follow.
Yay,
Because now
Kinect
there's
VR.
actual money.
Use your
Now there's
Kinect
actual money to be made here.
and your visor at the same time for a Monocore experience playing Monocore games. Like, move Tetris Brick, and look at Pretty Flower, and raise a turtle.
Microsoft did not my Kinect was poop.
I've played the Kinect. It was dumb. It was dumb.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't like
Kinect
it.
is dumb.
It's
Even
not
the PS
good.
Move is better.
Mm. Like, Yeah, even there was that dancing game in the Star Wars thing. First of all my friends were lame and they wouldn't dance with me. But I heard that was the best part, like as far as responsive, it didn't feel right either. None of it felt right. It's all wrong.
The PS Move is good. I like.
No, whatever. I don't care about Octopus Rift. It don't matter. Right. So yeah, that's all I got. This has been the Waiting Queue podcast. Goodbye.
Welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast with your friend Christopher Walken. I'm here today with Companion Cube and Cross Knights, and we're going to talk about butts. Where are they? Where can you get them? Can you go down to the local Costco and just go buy a pack of butts? No, silly. Are you retarded? God damn it.
Welcome to the Walking
I'm
Queue.
not Christopher Walken anymore. Who am I now? I don't know. Hey, buddy.
Jim Bob.
I don't know. I think I turned into Cat from Red Dwarf for a little bit.
I'm just gonna play Minecraft.
I was hoping that was
No,
going to
but-
keep on going for like another 20 minutes.
Hey.
Like,
No, we have to talk about stuff.
I wouldn't have stopped you. I just so you know, I had no intention of stopping you.
You think everyone wants to just sit here and listen to me go, oh, ooh, ha, woo, ah. No, no one wants
Sure,
to listen
why
to
not?
that. You want people to come back, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They can listen to that while I play Minecraft.
Are you seriously
Look,
going to play Minecraft?
We have to talk about something.
Well, we aren't
What
talking
is
about
it?
anything right now, so...
Oh, it's alright.
Let's.
We
look,
could.
me-
If you seriously don't want to do it, we could seriously end the podcast. Like, we don't need to have
No,
an hour
we
start.
gotta continue. Look.
This is a terrible
we've all.
podcast.
We've all
Well, maybe if
gotten
someone
back-
wasn't playing Minecraft all the time.
We've all recently gotten back into Team Fortress 2.
Oh, yes.
It's been a lot
Yeah.
of fun. We
I just
played some Man vs. Machine.
Give them all the items.
It was good. It
been
was good
terrible.
times.
All the items. I have no... Ugh. Team Fortress.
Well, it's Team Fortress.
No, it's just...
alright.
I don't need the items.
Look, you can just give them to me.
I will give them.
Hey,
yeah.
Dagless spent $30 on keys, so...
$90.
$90 on keys.
See, this is why I don't feel bad for him when he starts starving at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Look, I've never done this before, and I have a job, so I spend my money how I want.
I'm just saying, I don't feel bad for you when you're out of money.
Look, you here. That's my money, and I want it now.
Fair enough.
EA's
thanks.
Origin service will stop selling disc-based games within the next week, and I didn't even know they sold disc-based
So-
games.
No
So
one
they're
knows.
gonna just do digital games now?
Yeah, like how everyone thought they did already.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
I bought games on Origin on disc before.
Are you serious?
Yep,
Are you a
You are
witch?
literally the only person I know that
they
has
were
ever
in the
done
bargain bin, but I did
What?
it.
Wait, what?
Okay, whatever. Let's move on to the next thing.
What?
What are you gonna say?
Oh my god. You went to Origin, a store? Or
No.
an actual physical store?
Okay, look, guys. Look, everyone in
That
chat.
place would
There's
be
a small.
nasty.
There's like a tiny city with Kryptonians in it, right? Look, you guys know in Superman he visits a tiny city and it's got like Kryptonians in it. Yes,
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I've never heard this.
but there is one.
What is it called?
It's fuck. I'll Google it right now.
Let's go to Google. We're going to type in www.google.com.
I don't know how to spell Kryptonian. Screw it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so Kryptonian, tiny little baby city. Okay.
Alright, so parents adorably recreate movie scenes with their little T. Mila Kunis shows off her tiny baby bump while shopping.
Okay, there's no way that your results are relevant to what you're trying to find.
26 reasons kids are pretty much just tiny drunk adults.
These
It's
aren't
okay,
even
look,
real results,
Look,
are they?
I'll take out tiny little baby city, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's called Candor.
Okay. So it's a
It's like
reference to
Canada.
Divergent. Gotcha. It's one of the
No,
Divergent... Oh.
Candor was once the capital of Krypton until it was shrunken and stolen by the supervillain Brainiac. Several years before the planet was destroyed, Superman discovered the city in Brainiac's possession,
when the android came to Earth decades later to harvest more cities, and rescued it, keeping it in his fortress of solitude while looking for a way to restore it to his full size. Okay, there you go. And there's
Did
6
he?
million people. Yeah. No, wait. Eventually Superman was able to restore the population to normal size, and they settled on another planet that revolved around a red sun.
Okay, because I was gonna say
Let's not go to a place where we could have superpowers. Let's go to a place where we can't have superpowers.
no, but that's what I was saying. Like, they either had to die or go away, because otherwise there'd be like a few million Supermen running around the Earth, and I feel like that
Yeah.
might ruin the DC universe a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, they already have like 5 super people.
Who were the other ones besides Superman, Superboy, and Supergirl?
You have other Superman, other Supergirl.
That's
others-
not true. Stop it.
Listen. I just want to see the universe, the dimension where Lex Luthor defends against the the superheroes.
Oh, you're
God
talking
damn.
about Red Sun?
I want to see.
No,
the
where
universe-
Lex Luthor is the only good guy, and every superhero is like corrupt and evil.
I don't know what that is.
That's Universe 3, I believe.
Oh.
I want to see the universe where the only superpowered person is the Wriggler, and he's got worm powers, and he's just like, I have worm powers! And everyone's like, this is fucking silly, I'm going to a different universe.
Yeah, you might have to create that universe.
I could create it. It already
Yeah.
exists because I created it.
Oh. I haven't seen pictures.
Oh,
Pixar
damn it.
didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen, I guess.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I just recruited somebody into Teacher Story.
Yeah, look, the guy's name is Manuel 1678. It's not that hard to fool someone who was born in 1678.
Bravo, thanks to you, a new teacher has come to Teacher Story. I feel
What's his
good about
name?
myself.
What's his name?
It doesn't tell me.
Oh.
Yay! Why am I still playing this
Okay,
game?
so podcast canceled. Companion cares so little about
No,
it. that
you
he's playing a
can't. You
horrible
can't
game.
cancel
What are you
the podcast.
talking
Look,
about?
just kick Cube out of the call. for
Stop
being a
trying to
noob.
stop me from canceling the podcast, damn it.
Look. Am I the only one here invested in this podcast?
I don't know why Cross doesn't. Cross keeps on complaining that it's not even a good podcast.
Uh-huh, yeah, I've said that so many times.
It's like
Let
it
me
isn't even
rewind the
a
recording
podcast.
back to when you just whispered it and thought that no one heard.
Zeresto keeps spamming the Octopus Rift Chronicles at me. I think he wants me to read it.
Well, you could read it, because apparently Companion just wants to play Teacher
No,
Story.
no,
Okay,
no. Halo
fine,
2
fine,
Anniversary.
no,
Oh wait,
I
I
have to read
forgot
it
that
now.
you shouldn't read it because I forgot about the content. Never mind,
Look,
goodbye.
I told you I was going to cut parts of it out, remember? And you said okay.
Please tell me it's the entire last 2 paragraphs.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I wanted to actually have some fucking news first.
Okay,
Wait,
then, what,
so
what-
are you- then actually
why
say
don't you
it
have
instead
some
of
news?
playing
Instead
Teacher
of playing
Story.
Teacher Story.
I'm gonna play Minecraft and no one is talking. By the way, I'm sitting on 2 news stories, but I think I'm just not gonna say it.
I'm going to play Teacher Story. Wow.
So anyway,
Play. Do you have news?
in celebration of, okay, you can get Dead Space the original one, for free on Origin. So you have to play it only through Origin. So I don't know if it's actually worth it being free, seeing as how you can just buy it on Steam and not have a terrible service attached to it like a tuner.
They just want
But yeah, you can
people
get
to
Dead
Origin.
Space. But yeah, you can dig Dead Space 1 for free on Origin, and it's apparently the first lineup on the House promotion for Origin. So hopefully, yeah, it's a good game. I highly recommend it. I might actually want to do a Let's Play of that sometime in the future.
Hooray.
We had to whip our programmer slaves 12 more hours so they could make up the money from the free game we made. I hope you enjoy it.
And that Dead Space 3 Let's Play that I had going on with Relicti should be coming back on my channel soon. He actually put up the first episode on his channel.
Wait,
So-
literally
Yeah.
the first one?
The first in the new, like,
Oh.
we're coming back
I was
type
gonna
thing.
say, he's got a little bit of catching up to do then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that
But
could
you know,
happen with
he's-
him. His release schedule happens sometimes where he records something 6 months earlier and then just releases the whole series.
Okay, I must regale the chat now.
And did you guys hear about the Titanfall? Like, cheaters are going to be placed with other cheaters type
Yeah,
thing.
I told Dagless about that, and
Yeah,
he's like, "That's
yeah,
dumb." And I think it's amazing.
I still think it's pretty dumb.
I think it's amazing.
I mean, it's one of those all or nothing deals. If every game did it, I would think it was a good idea. But the thing is, I feel like it's going to encourage cheaters to cheat in Titanfall, and then maybe like some of them will be like, "Oh, well, I can cheat here. Why don't I go cheat other places?" Or like, "I like cheating and I can't play without it, so why don't I just go cheat everywhere?" Like, I feel like it's just encouraging cheating.
Well, Rockstar
like,
did this in Max Payne 3 with the multiplayer. They made a cheater's queue also.
Yeah, and that seems like the same argument people use for like not giving condoms to teenagers. It's like,
Look, but I'm for giving condoms to teenagers.
but that's just going to encourage them to have more sex, Dagless.
Yes, but I think it's okay for them to have sex.
Fair enough.
They're gonna do it anyway. Oh, god damn it! Wait, yes.
Well, the cheaters are going to cheat anyway.
You have changed my mind with that argument, Cross. Because they're gonna cheat anyways. You know
Yes.
what? Fuck it. They're gonna cheat anyways.
I don't know. I just
But
think
maybe
it's...
we could save one person.
And it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a funny way to deal with it to me. But like,
Okay. Yeah.
again, I
Yeah,
used to play that horrible game MapleStory, and there were so many hackers, and I did think like, I just wish someone would make a server, and then these guys could just hack all they wanted and just leave me alone, so I can, spend a week getting one level the good way, and then...
Do you think they would do you think they would always hack on that server though? Don't you what's the point of hacking all this great shit if you can't show it to people
That's
who can
actually
never
the
get
problem, because no, they wouldn't, because then they couldn't make money. Although no, maybe they would, because then the players that wanted to get really powerful would just be really powerful, and it'd probably... Because the reason that hackers were hacking, a lot of them were bots and for gold farming, and they would sell the actual gold for real money. So
Okay.
That actually might have still messed things up, but I don't know. Blur. But eventually, someone actually did make a hacked server where you just had 8 times the experience in MapleStory, and a lot of the hackers did leave to just play that. But I don't know.
Maybe that just means their game needed balancing.
It's more balanced,
and
yeah, but
MapleStory
yeah,
wasn't a fantastic game either.
it
So.
took so long to gain levels in that game that it was absolutely ludicrous. But as I understand it, like I was talking to Terror who plays it, I played it for like 3 years, and he got to where I was in like 3 weeks. So they've rebalanced it a little bit.
Who plays Maple
I
Story? I need to spend my keys on RuneScape.
I should probably start the fanfic because otherwise we're gonna go over time. If
Okay.
that's okay with you guys.
Okay.
Should
All
we?
right.
Do you have anything else you want to say, companion?
I don't fucking sure. Go ahead. It's fine. I'm gonna play RuneScape
All right,
while you do
let
this.
me-
though.
Yeah, you can play RuneScape while
Okay.
he does this. Yeah, this is not something. anyone
Let
should
me
listen to.
regale you, friends, with a chat. I mean, a story. A story from The Octopus Rift,
No, dear.
written by Jan Pokrua.
Yeah, Jen Pook.
No, it's
Yeah.
isn't it?
A
Okay.
fantasy epic
Jen Pokro.
with yaoi in between. One fateful night, Cross and companion were sitting at separate sides of the dinner table, staring furiously at each other. Their relationship was unstable, but each of them secretly wanted to make up and make out. Finally relenting to each other's gaze, Cross offered companion to join him in a game of Infinite Crisis. They both whipped out their laptops and launched the game, but they reached problems due to the shitty UI and 2006-era graphics. Of course, when they tried to fix this problem, they opened a portal to another universe. They opened the Octopus Rift. There's also a little picture of like the Octopus Rift with Obama. It's pretty good.
It's a pretty creepy picture.
It's an amazing picture.
Once the two regained consciousness, they found themselves in a basketball court made entirely of Faygo bottles. The music from Space Jam played softly in the background. Now, I'd like to ask one of you two to like sing Space Jam in the background very
I
quietly.
don't remember
I don't know the
Space
Space
Jam. I haven't.
Okay,
seen
can you like play it over your mic quietly?
I can't.
No.
Because we're going to post this to YouTube.
Okay, whatever. Soothing their ears as
I
they made
appreciate
their
your
way
dedication to make a full experience, however.
Yeah.
to what they presumed was the exit of the building. What greeted them on the other side was a man, covered fully in robes, only his juggalo had exposed. He spoke to them with a strange, distorted, inhuman voice. "Ah, I see you two have made finally into my sexy dungeon," he said, looking at them. "Now let's get to business, shall we?" Cross and companion were already confused. They didn't really understand what was going on. But they decided playing along was their best option. He explained to the two that the fur-fag lords of the south had made war with the peaceful juggalos of the violent J-Domain,
What?
granting them access to
Oh, no.
Doran's Blade, a sword that I swear wasn't ripped directly from League of Legends. He told them to set off and claim one of the heads of the Ogre Lord, the commander of the furry armies. Obviously, this worried the two even more. Who was this Ogre Lord? And how many heads did he have? Fortunately for the two, the Juggalo King told them of an informant just outside that would gear them up for the journey ahead. Armed with this knowledge, the two set off. As they set off into the world, their hands naturally intertwined. Hands. It wasn't long
Hands?
before they
Oh.
found who they were looking for. A shady guy dressed in a trench coat. As they approached him, he questioned them. "You here for the stuff?" he asked, raising an eyebrow as he licked his lips. Cross, still unsure whether he should trust his man, responded, "I guess." Immediately, the shady man opened up his trench coat, showing multiple rows of Portal brand tampons.
Oh, for God's sake. All of this checks out so far. Did Dagless just die?
Did Dagless... Yeah,
Oh.
Dagless, I think, just
I
lagged out.
think Dagless just got sucked into the octopus rift.
Oh, God. Don't ever read this out loud to anybody. Otherwise, that'll happen to you.
Yeah, so...
Oh...
Being as that there's only 7 minutes left, we might have to put a beat to be continued on this. Seresto's probably
Yep.
so disappointed. He wrote this like a month ago at this point.
Oh... Sorry,
Well-
Seresto.
So what's on your channel, companion?
Oh, shit, what is on my... Oh, yeah, I have that Monaco footage still going up. I split it into more parts than Cross because, A, I thought it was better suited that way, and B, I could get more out of it. I just completed Minerva Metastasis, the Half-Life 2 mod. I put the final episode up. And I think Dead Space 3 should be going up sometime. I put out a new video on an indie game I found on Steam called Rogue's Tale. It's a actually pretty cool game. It's a top-down roguelike with randomly generated content in it. If you check out the video, I linked to it. And the demo provides a lot.
Mirage,
Okay.
telling you all about the sabotage.
Alright, well that was just an intermission to find out what's on Companion's channel. If you
Okay.
you wish to continue...
If you wish to know what crosses... If you wish to continue, press 1 now.
Why is everyone hitting 2? Oh well.
Okay, I guess.
Screw them.
I guess I won't read them.
No, screw them.
When did I stop reading?
This is gonna go over
It doesn't
quite a
matter.
bit.
No, it's not going to go over that
Whatever.
much. Well, how much more is left? Is that like half of it?
That was
It's
about
almost like
a fourth.
Yeah. Where
Okay, whatever,
was
it'll
I?
be fine. The Portal Brown tampons.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Cross needed to make sure that it was business over pleasure. Duke, no. We wanted to get info on that ogre dude. Well, why didn't you say so? The man retorted. Oh, shit, where am I? Closing his trench coat. He told them that the domain of the ogre is to the south, past the Chuck E. Cheese's and the abandoned movie phone. Movie 1? Eager to get this entire ordeal over, the two ran to the lair. I lost my reading voice. What they saw
I
within
think
the
the
lair
straight reading's
horrified
actually
them.
better.
Oh, you guys don't like my...
Well, it's not that I don't like it. It's just for a narrator, it seems like, you know.
Dozens of grannies slaved to make cookies in order to support the Ogre Lord, but Cross only saw them as an enemy, and he made quick work on squishing each and every one of their heads like a grape.
I don't
All
hate
this
old
commotion-
ladies, goddammit.
All this commotion had served to wake up the ogre, and it wasn't until they felt the ground shaking that they realized it was too late. A giant ogre, with a meter-wide, 8-foot-long ding-a-ling greeted them. Behind him stood countless amplifiers, all playing, all started by Smash Mouth. Shrek was gonna eat well tonight. Shrek made for a swiping kit.
to try and incapacitate these intruders, but they turned out to be too agile for petty moves such as these. Cross made a kick for the beast's jugular, but it bounced off without a scratch. The ogre laughed at these futile attempts to try and defeat him. They'll never find out me weak spot, he thought. Companion tried to use the sword given to him by the juggalo to cut off the ogre's leg, but once again it did nothing. It's all ogre now, laddie, taunted Shrek, as he used the recoil from the attack to grab Companion, but not before the sword was thrown to Cross, who had adeptly caught it. What the hell is his second head? Companion shrieked. Then Cross realized where the second head was.
Oh my god.
As the creature made to eat Companion, Cross made a slicing movement to cut off the green head of the ogre's giggle stick. It walked. Spewing Fago everywhere, the creature released Companion and fell to the ground in pain. Both drenched in sweat and ogre residue, the two lovers embraced each other. They began to kiss, as though they were the most compatible couple on the planet.
Oh, God.
Their tongues rolling around in each other's mouth. Companion pulled away.
Damn it!
Baka, he muttered, before going to kiss Cross once again. This time, Cross grasped Companion's all-beef thermometer and yam bagged firmly.
You're not cutting this paragraph at all!
No, those aren't the last two. Allowing his partner to experience the full ecstasy of release. They pulled away once more, this time off their clothes, and go in for the full package as they jumped in the bush. I am going to redact that next sentence.
Oh my god, there's more?! Wait a minute! There's like 3 pages more of this than I ever realized!
And crossing another bush stood Dagless, furiously jacking off to this entire scene. After their fiery display of love, the two quickly got dressed. Now noticing their faggotry, I don't support that. I take that back. Had amassed a small crowd which eagerly stared at the two. By this time, the head of the ogre's mighty phallus had infused itself with Companion's left hand, giving him the literal hand cannon as a weapon. It was reminiscent of Mega Man's doodad, except the one Companion had shot a highly corrosive Fago-based substance. They pushed their way through the crowd, now knowing what they had to do next. In the distance, a twerknado was brewing.
I'm sorry, is that a live link? Is there a live link posted on Twerknado to a video?
Neon Genesis Twerk Angelian. Okay. I'm not interested. Luckily, the two then found a mouse surrounded with the sign of the Micmac, a group of Eskimo that lived within Canada. The Micmac are not Eskimos! The moose had wings and was able to quickly take them to the Twerknado, but he was reluctant. The moose was horny, and he wanted the two to perform okay, this ain't too bad. To perform a certain favor before he agreed to take the two towards their destination. Crossing Companion relented and began gently massaging and caressing the horns of the moose for a solid 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
It's just the horns, it ain't a penis! It ain't a penis at all! Finally, the mouse allowed the two to hop onto his back, and he flew them to the Twerknado. He dropped them off very close to the disaster, saying that he could take them no further. However, the two could already see the destruction caused by this tornado of twerking. Dozens of strip clubs in the local area had been destroyed, their employees taken to the Twerknado, and forced to twerk within its boundaries. But now, they could see the source. In the midst of the storm stood Nightmare Batman. Before our heroes could react, Nightmare Batman adeptly threw a batarang, killing the moose and cutting off their only means of escape in the process.
Oh dear.
Why did he
Using
kill
the
moose?
Twerknado
To
propel him into the air, he threw 2 more batarangs at our protagonist, but Cross blocked both attacks with his Doran's blade. When did he get that? I thought that was stolen. The two now began their counterattack. Companion using his hand dick gun to try and suppress their enemy, while Cross jumped into the Twerknado to give a chase. However, after nearly a minute of searching, it was clear that their opponent had evaded them. Forlorn, the two regrouped to brainstorm for a way to stop this Twerknado. But then out of nowhere, Nightmare Batman attacked, sending a group of twerking bats to carry Companion away from Cross. Cross readied his attack, but Nightmare Batman suppressed him and began sucking the blood from Cross's throbbing 20-inch twinker.
God damn it.
Companion tried to protect his buddy, but the twerk bats valiantly took any shots he managed to fire. Nevertheless, he continued until the bats were all dead. By now, Cross's consciousness was fleeting, and Companion was out of mana, so he
so valiantly he snuck up to Nightmare Batman and spiked him so hard in the ass that Nightmare Batman died right then and there. Immediately, the sun came out and the tornado vanished, taking with it all the people it captured, and presumably turning them into cookie-baking grandmas. Companion embraced Cross once again and began resuscitating Cross's baby maker. Once again, Dagless, making sure he had this recorded so he could show it to Billy, Bobby, Bimmy, whoever, later this afternoon. I do have a lot of names for Billy. Bilb, Bangster.
Oh, for God's sakes. Well,
to be continued.
I didn't know. There were like 3... There's an entire page and a half I didn't know. I thought the last line was you in the bushes.
I didn't know it was added either, honestly.
Wow. Well...
But it had to be read.
That happened.
I think... Wait, no, wasn't it? Was that added? Did you add that, Zeresto, during that time when... Because I'm pretty sure that was the end with Dagless Jack firstly jacking off in the
he probably
bush.
added it after I read Butt Kisses.
So this is a living... It's like a living document. He probably could just change it.
Yeah, it's a living story. It has 2 chapters. It has the first chapter, which I don't have anymore, and the second chapter, which I have anymore.
What was Faygo again? It was a
Faygo is a
combination...
really shitty pop that I really like. It's a drink that juggalos drink.
Oh.
You know what a juggalo is, yeah?
I thought it was a... Yeah, Fagak. That's what it was.
No, Fagak is gack. You know, gack, like physical exertion, like, you know, you sweat and stuff like that. So it's sweat mixed with Faygo.
Oh,
and,
I
like,
thought
other
gack was that, like, weird icky poo substance you got in vending machines.
No, like, you know, if you get really sweaty and then, like, it dries off and then it's like, you have, like, it's like dead skin, sort of.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. I don't think I want to know.
Okay.
So what's on your channel?
That's all you need to know, Cross, is that you got pumped full.
Deadly Premonition and NG Party 2. I'm probably going to put more TF2 videos up, whatever else, I don't know. What about you, Cross?
Again, I don't know what my upload schedule is going to be because it's erratic, but I'm going to have large amounts of GOAT-related content and not nearly as much Final Fantasy as I'm supposed to. Oh, and FTL, I guess, yeah. That'll also happen.
And before this ends, you guys should join us on Drive Not Found after this, where we're going to be doing competitive Faster Than Light.
Yeah, whose view is this going to be? It probably has to be from yours, Dagless. You probably have the best chance.
I can't hear a word that Cross is saying. All I hear is "Gip go, gip go."
You should probably be the one streaming it, Dagless, because you have the best chance of surviving. All right.
I have the best chances of surviving.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Don't
We're only 3 minutes over, and this has been the Waiting Queue podcast. I hope you join us next time, where a companion will say that it's a terrible podcast. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
It's a fucking bad podcast.
I think it's pretty great.
Everybody should have left a while ago.
I don't know about that.
Meow, 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 meow.
I liked it.
Meow.
Are you actually a cat person? Oh, by the way, also watch Space Dandy, an anime that Companion apparently made, because there's a character called Meowcats in it, and it makes me angry.
It sounds like the shittiest anime ever.
It looked... The description and the picture did not convince me to watch it, but I've been hearing a lot about it, so maybe I'll give it a chance.
It's like watching that one with the person who has like the telekinesis and she rips people apart.
Oh, Elfenlied, like, screw Elfenlied. I
swear to God,
why so many people
swear
like
to
that.
God.
I didn't like the story.
Strangle that bitch.
I didn't like the combat. I gotta say, it is the only anime that has managed to shock me because I was not ready for that first episode. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I think we need to stop this and like try to make our Skype call normal again.
Okay. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Join us on Drive Not Found.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll post the link to Drive Not Found right after this. And see you guys.